In the last episode, we created all the final images with our lone traveler and all the scenes that we wanted. In this one, we take it a step further. Welcome to Prompted. This is episode 4. This is where we create a voiceover, music, and some motion. This video is sponsored by Adobe, so thank you guys. Well, this is episode 4, and in this episode we cover 3 things: the voiceover, the music, and we create videos from the images we already created. I told you this one will be a banger. Let's go. Great, let's start with the voiceover. If you remember, this is the voiceover that we are working with. Every mind holds a world, mountains that have never been seen, storms that have never been felt, faces that have never existed. You know yours, you have always known it. It's been waiting until now. And we are going to generate this voiceover entirely in Adobe Firefly. I'll show you how. When you click on audio, you get a lot of features. We will go to generate speech, right? And this is how the interface looks like. So Firefly has 2 models, Firefly Speech. There's also 11 Labs, multilingual version 2. And you can see here 11 Labs has a lot of voices to choose from. But we'll be using Adobe Firefly. So we go to Adobe Firefly Speech. We have an option to select a lot of voices. If I click View More, you can see there are a lot of voices. And we'll just see this one, Alex, young adult female.
Each Firefly Speech voice has over 30 emotion tags. Our default voice, with no emotion applied, is great for explaining things. It's professional and polished.
You also have a feature when you can sort them. There's age group, if you have any favorites, gender, or recently used. All right, so for our purposes, we used Alex. You can select a language: English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Hindi. And you can adjust the speed, the pitch as well. So what we'll do is, I did a lot of testing and I thought Alex's voice works best with our voiceover. And once you paste the voiceover, you see how the interface changes, right? This is our final voiceover. You can see there is an option to add text, add pause, show tips, which you should really check out if you're using it for the first time. And this is a hidden feature that most people miss. You can highlight a text over here. Like, let me highlight this whole sentence. And I can add the tone that I want. You can see there are neutral, positive, negative, expressive, a lot of tones that you can consider. When you add these tones to a voiceover, it changes the tone, it changes the voiceover drastically. It stops being a very robotic voiceover and it gives a little expression to the voiceover, right? So what I've done is, I did a little testing with the tones and I found out that this is what worked for me really well. You can see that I've added the tones over here, first and second and third lines. I'm using calm. Then for the 4th line, I'm using odd. 5th is hopeful. 6th is loving. 7th is loving. And the last one is whispering. Let's see how this sounds.
Every mind holds a world. Mountains that have never been seen. Storms that have never been felt. Faces that have never existed. You know yours. You've always known it. It's been waiting until now.
Not bad. I think this is nice. This is the kind of voiceover I had in mind. But if you think you want to make some changes to it, like increase the speed or the pitch, you can do it from here. And all you have to do is download. You can keep generating because it only takes 1 credit. And that's how you make a voiceover in Adobe Firefly. Neat. And now we create music inside Firefly. And again, we go to audio, we go to generate soundtrack, and this is the UI that comes in front of you. Here you have a vibe, style, purpose. You can select energy, tempo, duration, and all that. And you can see the credits it will take. For this teaser, I wanted something which starts slow and then gradually builds up, right? In the slow part, we will add the voiceover, and once the voiceover ends, it just takes off. So I did a little experimenting, and this is what worked best for me. a motivational dramatic song with cinematic style for a trailer, and I added commercial. The energy was medium, the tempo was medium, 45 seconds because a teaser is 45 seconds to 60 seconds, right? What happens is Firefly gives you 4 options to choose from, and if you don't like it, you can keep generating. And I generated this segment. The first, second, third were okay, but the 4th track is what I think worked for me. It has that slow start and then gradual increase in the beats. And that's how you make music. Sweet. And now coming to the most exciting part, making videos. Now, good thing about Adobe Firefly is that it has a couple of really good video models. Kling is there, Veo, Runway, Ray from Luma, and also SeeDance. That's amazing. So this is the final board with images and videos together, sorted beautifully, right? It looks nice. And to make these videos, I've used Kling, SeeDance at times, also Ray. And sometimes the prompts were like the prompt structure we spoke about. But at times the prompts are very basic and very small, like because there was no complex things happening. Like this is the mountain. If I click on load, and you can see it's a very small, simple prompt. Aerial drone orbit shot. And it worked. And for some videos, like in the case of this octopus scene, I wanted a few shots, like a wide shot, a close-up shot, maybe a FPV drone shot. So normally what you would do is create those images separately and then animate those. But you can also use SeeDance, right? I'll show you the prompt that I used for this. First, let's see the video. Nice. Again, so if I go on this video, I click on load, you can see the prompt here. Now this is a more structured shot by shot prompt, right? And there's a first shot, high altitude drone shot. We come to a second shot, which is an FPV shot. And the third shot is extreme close-up shot of the octopus. So again, the idea is same. I go to ChatGPT, I tell it that I need a prompt. I need 3 shots in a prompt, a wide angle, FPV drone angle, and a close-up shot. And I give it this image, and I told ChatGPT to give me a prompt structure. And I put that in SeeDance, and it worked beautifully. Like I'll show you one more simple example. This is the desert storm. I just wanted a man running, so there's nothing more. So if I show you the prompt, man in the robe running away, right? SeeDance again. So this is one more example of this man standing in the limbo. And for this we used Kling and we used start and end frames. Let's see the video first and then I'll show you the prompt. So the idea was the man starts walking from darkness and the end frame should be with his hand up and the fireball. So again, if I go to image load, you can see the first starting image is a completely black screen and our image is in the end frame. And you can see the prompt that I've used. This one is a pretty big prompt because the camera travels from his feet to his body. And Kling is very good with start and end frames. So one thing happened while creating these videos, which is very funny. I wanted to animate this image with SeeDance, multiple shots. And I wanted to keep the prompt structure very basic. I wanted to see what SeeDance would do, right? I put the prompt, man encounters a white tiger in an ancient temple multi-shot. That's it. And I'll show you what it gave me. This is funny. And this was SeeDance, so a lot of credits. What happened was, if you load, you can see I forgot to add the reference over here. I forgot to add the reference image that we had created. And I just hit generate and I lost credits. So one tip when you're using SeeDance, please make sure that all your references and the prompts are good. Otherwise, you lose credits. And when I put the actual image and put this prompt, it came out beautifully. You'll see in the edit. So yes, that's how you animate images to videos. We used Kling, SeeDance Ray. We used starting and ending frames. We used multi-shot. Sometimes the prompts are very structured, sometimes very basic. And now we have all the things we need to create this cinematic teaser. We have the video, we have the music, and the voiceover. And there's this one more thing. If you click on the video, you can go to this more option and you can open the video clip in directly Premiere Pro or Firefly Video Editor Beta, which we will use in the next episode when we put all these things together: music, video, and voiceover. We'll be exploring the editor and hopefully we'll come out with a good edit. So yeah, that's it for this episode. If you like it, do share, subscribe, and follow. And stay tuned. Bye.